47, that is your United States Army parachute team, the Golden Knights. From playing the extra 300, as he'll be putting on a great display of air show flying. He'll take a step back in time, then romantic time in aviation when pilots do. We're going to go to that as a souvenir. Here, about 30 minutes until our opening performance. We've got the United States Army parachute team, Golden Knights, known as Corel VideoStudio. Golden Knights will be back with their full show here later this afternoon. And then we turn the airspace of the air show over to the United States Air Force. Air Combat Command has sent us their 810.
The initial part of this formation is called the base, and it forms quickly as the initial jumpers fly their bodies together, while interlocking their arms and legs to form the nucleus of the formation. The remaining jumpers are set up slightly above and outside of the formation. As they fly to the base, they use their hands, arms, legs, and shoulders as flight controls, allowing these jumpers to safely complete the formation as our free-fall photographer circles around it. Once the jumpers reach 5,000 feet, the team leader will pop up, signaling the outside flyers to perform our bomb burst maneuver. As the base continues to fall, gaining vertical separation prior to deploying their parachutes. And there you have the high-flying black and gold of your United States Army parachute team, the Golden Knights. Now, as you may have guessed, these jumpers are faced with a unique situation, a traffic jam in the sky. They must gain vertical separation to allow for individual approaches into the target area. This is accomplished by pulling down on the front part of the parachute and spiraling down at speeds of up to 60 miles per hour. You may notice that these first few jumpers are flying a little bit faster than the rest. They are on canopies with a much smaller surface area, and in order to land safely, they will have to alter their trajectory, fly just inches above the ground before sliding to a perfect stop. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our first jumpers as they bring it in to the target area. Demonstrating this high-performance setting is our team leader, Sergeant First Class Mike Evans. And going in hot, Sergeant First Class Ryan Reyes with a tiptoe landing. The parachutes used by the Golden Knights are flexible wing gliders. Parachutes have an inherent forward airspeed of 22 miles per hour. To turn left, the jumper will pull down on the left steering line. To turn right, the jumper simply pulls down on the right steering line. As the jumpers near the ground, they will pull down on both steering lines simultaneously for the safest and softest possible landing. Watch the movements this jumper makes to the steering lines as it brings in for a dead center landing. At 1,000 feet, the jumper does what is called a wind penetration check, checking his speed and distance across the ground. He will then fly a downwind leg, a face like 90 degrees to the target, and then face into the wind for a final approach. High standards identify the individual members of the United States Army parachute team. We are selected not only for our parachuting skills, but also our soldiering abilities. Each team member is proud to be serving as a soldier in the greatest nation on earth. Ladies and gentlemen, these jumpers train year-round on piloting their parachutes. But they always seem to fly just a little bit better when they can hear the roar of a pumped-up Illinois crowd. Make some noise as our final jumper brings it in. With a beautiful airborne landing. That's all boots on the ground, and that concludes our first performance for the day.
66 Aerostars, Randy Ball lighting up the sky with his big 17. We've got Rob Holland out there showing us things in airplanes that just are unfathomable, making airplanes do things that we never could possibly see. We of course got the Golden Knights will be back with their full demonstration here a little bit later this afternoon. And Mr. Skip Stewart, known throughout the world for his hard charging aerobatic flying at its very best. And of course, from the United States Air Force Air Combat Command, we have the A-10 Thunderbolt II demonstration team. And of course, from the Heritage Flight Foundation, we have got the P-51 Mustang bump steer flown for us by Charlie Heinlein, as we will get a chance to see two generations of aircraft fly for us, known as the parachute. Created initially to save a pilot's life as he jumped from his disabled aircraft, parachuting has evolved through modern aviation technology to become the extreme sport of the 21st century. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Staff Sergeant Matthew Garner, originally from Danville, Indiana. It has been my proud honor to fly in our nation's POW MIA flag on this, my 805th free-fall parachute jump.
The smoke is on. We now have two jumpers in free fall, rapidly approaching speeds of 120 miles per hour. These jumpers fly their bodies apart to gain separation using their hands, arms, legs, and shoulders as flight control. Once the jumpers turn and face each other, they prepare for the baton exchange. These jumpers now fly together, gauging their speed, distance, and rate of closure. Contact has been made and the 14-inch mahogany baton exchanged. They now alter their body positions to form 120-mile-per-hour spirals in the sky. The demonstration you are seeing was designed to showcase the maneuverability of the human body while flying through the air at speeds in excess of 120 miles per hour. The jumpers now separate and prepare to deploy their main parachute. There you have the high-flying, black, and gold of your United States Army parachute team, the Golden Knights. Mr. Charlie Hilliard, former team leader of the Eagles aerobatics team, and parachute manufacturer Mr. Steve Schneider exchanged the first baton in 1958. It was then believed that two jumpers in free fall for up to 90 seconds. The jumper attaches these to one foot with a specially designed bracket, and then ties the activation pin to a lanyard. By pulling on this lanyard, he or she can activate the smoke immediately upon exiting the aircraft, while in free fall or under canopy. In more conventional Army units, these same smoke canisters are used as ground-to-ground signaling devices, ground-to-air signaling devices, or screening devices to conceal troop movement. Landing. The parachutes used by the Golden Knights are flexible wing gliders. Constructed of lightweight ripstop nylon, they have an inherent forward airspeed of 22 miles per hour. The turn left, the jumper pulls down the left steering line. The turn and intentionally causes malfunction. Please do not be alarmed when this first parachute begins to streamer. There is absolutely no danger to the jumper. This is our only solo maneuver, yet one of our most exciting. Watch closely for a black and gold canopy to inflate. Our distinctively painted C-147 aircraft is a medium-range, twin-turboprop cargo aircraft that's been modified for jump operations. Looking back shows center, this is a perfectly good parachute and can be landed. However, the jumper will reach up and release one side of the parachute, causing it to malfunction. The jumper is now accelerating earthwards at speeds in excess of 90 miles per hour. It would be impossible for this jumper to survive a landing under this parachute. So he releases it completely, returns to free fall, and opens his main parachute. Repack the reserve every 180 days, whether it is used used or not. The released parachute you see floating earthward will be recovered, untangled, and hooked up to use again. The average Golden Knight is 26 years old and has 1,200 free fall parachute jumps. He or she joined the Army for a variety of reasons. Training, educational benefits. Offers young people today a wide spectrum of opportunities to help them achieve their goals, to make the world a better place, and to do something they can be proud of. They lock into a position which allows them to gain as much lift as humanly possible. In a sense, they become human airfoils, gaining lift as they streak across the sky at speeds in excess of 180 miles per hour. As the jumpers execute 180-degree turns, they are nearly 1.5 miles apart. Due to this tremendous amount of lateral separation, each jumper must first locate a thin trail of red smoke on the horizon, then trace it down to his partner, who appears much like a guided missile, streaking back towards him. Watch the left side, watch the right, and there's the cross. The United States Army parachute team has two demonstration teams. As the colors of the Army are black and gold, so are the names of our teams. The team performing for you today is the Black Demonstration. Watch the minor hand corrections used as they pilot the canopy in for a dead center landing. If you would like more information on joining America's first in the United States Army, give us a call at 1-800-USA-ARMY or visit us online at goarmy.com. To follow the Golden Knights on Instagram, visit us at Army Golden Knights. And our last jumper squares up on the target for a dead center landing. Each member of the team is a soldier first, highly demonstration team.
Check it out.